Got these fucking two pimples sitting right in the middle. Just don't worry about this. I know it's there. I know y'all probably looking like, why the fuck does she... Listen, I eat too much candy and my body's like, no bitch, you doing too much. Hey everybody, it's Peach. How you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day or night or whatever time it is in the world for you. So armies, we need to have a fucking talk. We need to have a get together. We need to huddle and rethink some shit because, girl, it's too much going on. What inspired me to make this video? Well, yesterday on Twitter, everyone was kind of having a conversation about things that are kind of wrong with the army fandom at the moment because there are a lot of translator accounts and, you know, international fan base accounts that are being suspended, or they're either being suspended or admins are taking breaks, going on rest or hiatus, or, you know, what have you. And people are running these translator accounts off the fucking website, and everybody's kind of panicking because, you know, we don't have a confirmation on when the next comeback is, but we do know Map of the Soul Shadow or whatever it is, we know that it's coming. So to have all of these big accounts that are very, very important for comebacks to be suspended and admins leaving the accounts and stuff, something needs to be done. We cannot continue to move like this. So everyone was having a conversation about it yesterday, and I decided I wanted to make a video on it. I wanted to give my thoughts on it because some of this stuff is like pet peeves that I've been wanting to talk about anyways. I've got a few things that I want to talk about. So I've got like my little Google Docs, and I'm going to be looking at my computer. So if you see me looking, that's what I'm looking at. First things first. I want to talk about no jams. I'm gonna need y'all to quit fucking recommending expensive girl to YouTubers. Period. I don't have a problem with people who are no jams necessarily, because I understand when you first get into K-pop, when you first get into BTS, you know, you have that moment. A lot of people, maybe not everybody, but a lot of people have that moment. I can attest to when I first started standing BTS, I definitely was a no jam. But at some point, y'all need to realize, especially with this expensive girl shit, old memes need to stay old for a reason. Bitch, you don't need to bring up the you got no jam shit. Y'all don't need to be calling Taehyung an alien, and we don't need to bring up expensive girl. Namjoon made when he was like 16, and it's like kind of cringy and it's kind of weird, and I'm not weird, but it's kind of like gross and it's really sexual, and people think it's funny to recommend it to like K-pop YouTubers or like people who react to BTS to be like, haha, look at this Namjoon song, haha, isn't it so funny? It's like, bro, it's not funny. It's literally not funny. Like, y'all taking all this time to recommend people expensive girl when a whole mono exists, bitch. When Namjoon's whole first mixtape exists, y'all would rather show people expensive girl? Like, please, drop that shit. If you are watching this and you are a person who told another YouTuber to listen to expensive girl, no, we not doing that no more. Namjoon's not proud of it, so therefore we do not need to go sending it to people. Tell people to listen to mono. That's a way more important album for people to be, for new people who don't know BTS, who don't necessarily know what kind of person Namjoon is. Send people mono, because that is a great representation of Namjoon as a person, as a rapper, as an artist. That's everything that anyone needs to know about Namjoon is in mono. So don't be sending nobody expensive girl, and it's not funny. I don't care how many of you, no, it's not funny. The next thing I need to talk about is solo stands and manager armies, because y'all are getting to be way too big of a problem. This shit is ridiculous. I had a video that I put out some time ago about manager armies, and I'm thinking about republicizing that video because I put it on private for some reason. I don't remember what I did. But I'm thinking about, as a matter of fact, I should do it now. I think I might put that video back up because it's a very important video that needs to be put out there, especially nowadays. So solo stands are becoming a huge issue. Now, a lot of people may be wondering, why are these translator accounts, these big fan bases, accounts on Twitter, why are they being run off the website? Why are they being suspended? Why are they this, that, and the other? It's mainly because of solo stands. Make a big ass fucking deal about it, start making exposed threads talking about how this account is a solo stan and y'all shouldn't support this account because they hate Jimin, they hate Jungkook, they hate Tan, because it's always Maknae line solo stans. Y'all are the fucking worst. Can I just say that really fast just to throw that out there? Maknae line solo stans are the worst period. The worst kinds of people. I promise you, Mach 99 does not deserve it. It sucks that Jimin, Jungkook, and Taehyung have some of the worst fans. I'm not talking about the people who aren't solo stans, of course. If you're not a solo stan, this doesn't apply to you. It's disgusting. The way that y'all will fucking victimize, and this goes for solo stans period, as a matter of fact, the way that y'all will victimize a certain member and try to make it seem like the rest of the world is all against this one person. I see it a lot with Taehyung, because people seem to act like that boy get bullied every fucking day when he doesn't. Some of y'all try to fucking like what's the word I want, separate members of the group, try to make it seem like Jungkook hates Taehyung or Jimin hates Jungkook, or like all this bullshit. And it's like, y'all be coming up with this fake shit. Y'all get mad over ships and stuff, and y'all take that shit too fucking serious. Y'all, the people who sit out here and act like Jungkook needs to go solo, Jimin needs to go solo, and act like the brotherhood that BTS has is fake. You're not fans. I don't understand why the fuck you even call yourselves fans, because you're not. I don't understand why these solo stan accounts end up getting so big. I don't understand it. Why? If there are any of you out there who follow solo stans, why? Why do you follow them? It's one thing to follow like an account that posts Jungkook pictures, or an account that posts Namjoon pictures, or yada yada yada. But if you follow an account that dead ass trashes every other member of BTS except the one person that they like, why? Those will be those same accounts going out of their fucking way to make exposed threads and report threads, and you need to report this person and that person because they said this about Jungkook. And almost all the time it's a joke. That's another thing that I fucking can't stand about not even just ARMY Twitter, but this happens a lot with ARMY Twitter though. It's the fact that y'all will get so fucking head over heels upset over jokes. Things that are clearly jokes. Things that are clearly just people that are in a group chat having a fucking laugh with each other on the timeline. And y'all be ready to report accounts, suspend accounts, blocking and making exposed threads over dumb shit, but y'all don't say shit about any of these other fucking accounts that are literally spreading like xenophobia and racism and all types of other gross things. Y'all say nothing about those accounts. The big accounts that are literally fucking scamming you, y'all don't say shit about those accounts. The big accounts that scam people, that are racist, that are homophobic, that are transphobic, y'all say nothing about those big accounts because they're pretty to you, but y'all will go out of y'all way to fucking go suspend other accounts who are literally just joking on the timeline. Now, why is that? I keep trying to talk about translator accounts, but I keep getting mad. So another thing that pisses me off is this whole nitpicking thing, which goes into the whole solo stans getting mad at translator accounts and shit like that. So yesterday there was a translator account that translated this big old post that Namjoon posted on Weverse, and they titled it as June's Ramblings, and people got fucking mad because they're like, you can't say ramblings because that makes it sound like it's bad. Like it makes it sound like you're saying like it's a bad word and it's offensive to Namjoon and you shouldn't say ramblings. And they made the fucking person post a fucking formal apology for saying ramblings like it's a fucking forbidden word. This is what we not gonna do. Y'all need to quit fucking nitpicking. That's not nothing to get mad about. That's literally nothing to get mad about. Like, dude. And I have another thing I want to talk about. I don't remember who said it, but I think I saw on Twitter some time ago, somebody had a theory that solo stans are actually just other K-pop stans who clearly only have one person that they like in the group, so they make an entire account surrounded around that one person. So like I said earlier, talking about how these accounts get so big, it's so funny because I feel like, especially within the ARMY fandom, this whole solo stan thing is so fucking normalized. Like, some of you don't even realize it. People just follow these accounts that only support Jungkook, that only support Jimin. Like I said, it's always Mach 99 stans who only support Taehyung. And it's like, y'all need to really think about who these people are, because I don't think that they're BTS fans at all. Because some people think, oh, well, maybe they're BTS fans, maybe they're ARMYs at the end of the day. These people are not ARMYs. Y'all know, if you've seen a solo stan at work, the way they talk about BTS as a whole, they talk about BTS like it's a fucking I don't know what. But remember, if you did see my Manager ARMY video, I'm probably gonna put it back up, so go check my channel if you want to go watch that video. But the way people will trash Big Hit and trash BTS but only support that one member of the group, they're not ARMYs. They're really not armies. Those are just people who like that one member of the group. So we need to stop supporting them. And the thing is that there's no real solution for solo stands, because it's kind of something that's gonna happen. Unfortunately, it's like, even if we suspend accounts or whatever, people are just gonna make new accounts. So it's like, there's not really much that you can do to, I guess, stop them completely. But what we can do is stop fucking supporting solo stands. And I know it's a thin line. It's hard to decipher who is and who isn't a solo stan, because it's another problem that people will often falsely claim that other accounts are solo stans because of one dumb thing that they saw somebody else tell them or whatever. It's stupid. Just challenge you, think about it with your own head. That's number one. This is a problem that's not even just with Army Stan Twitter. It's just a problem with life in general. The sheep mentality, that's gotta quit too. Y'all need to learn how to think for your fucking selves. Like, don't fucking go following everything that a big account tells you, because that's how these translator accounts get suspended, because people think that they're solo stans. What it is that one big account that's always a big solo stan account or whatever will come up with these fake claims and say, oh, so-and-so is also a solo stan. You guys should go report them because they're not actually armies. And because they have so many followers, their followers believe it instead of looking into it on themselves, and they go run over, go report the account, and then the account gets suspended, and turns out the account wasn't a solo stan at all. That person just made it up. And now this account is suspended, and that person doesn't want to fucking do their job anymore because they're mad now, because it's like, my fan, this fandom just turned against me over some bullshit. Like, y'all really need to learn how to think for yourselves. Stop letting these big accounts dictate what you do. This goes for anything, not even just with armies or whatever, just period. Like, don't go attacking nobody because a big account told you to. Look into it on your own. This goes for exposed threads too, because it'd be exposed threads about big accounts every fucking 10 minutes. Look into it on your own. Figure out whether or not you want to follow this account that they're talking about or whatever. And don't go fucking sending death threats. Don't go reporting accounts or whatever if you are not sure whether or not they did what the other accounts are saying that they did. Just fucking block. Y'all don't have to go fucking one extreme to another. Just fucking, like, oh my god. I think this is probably the last thing I want to talk about in terms of all of this. This goes for like the next comeback, especially because the next comeback is probably coming soon, who knows. But we gotta, not we, because I don't do it, but y'all gotta stop scaring people off. Let people be casual armies. I know I just went off on a whole rant about solo stands and whatever, but there's a such thing as a person who is a casual army, who is a casual fan of BTS. There are a lot of locals, not big accounts, but there are a lot of locals, celebrities, or whoever who maybe will tweet that they like BTS or they're interested in BTS, and people will bombard them in the comments talking about, oh, you have to be OT7, OT7 or die, OT7 or die. Like, yeah, I get that. Like, we should all be OT7, but when they're a new fan, or if they're a local, or if they're a casual fan, let them be a casual fan. Don't go fucking beating them over the head with this OT7 shit. Like, calm down. Let people be casual fans. I'm not even fully sure what, like, I don't have like an exact, like, concrete plan of like, okay, here's what we can do. I have some ideas. Like I said earlier with the solo stands thing, I think our best bet with solo stands in general, if you get, wait, there's something on my camera. Okay, if you feel like someone might be a solo stan, if there's a person out there who's a known solo stan, the best you can do is just kind of block them and ignore them. I feel like that's the best we can do, because like I said, we can't really get rid of them completely because people will just make new accounts. We just need to block them and ignore them and don't fall for their shit. And the thing is that a lot of newer armies will fall for the whole solo stan bullshit. And I'm gonna tell you this, if you're a newer army, especially when it comes to talking about Big Hit, because a lot of people have a lot of heavy opinions about Big Hit. And like I said in my manager army video, dude, I understand that Big Hit is not a perfect company. No company within the K-pop entertainment spectrum or whatever is a perfect company. There are very few companies out there that are like completely perfect, that do everything right. And I understand that. And I am by no means a company stan. I'm not sitting out here acting like Big Hit has done no wrong. But if there is a person out there who makes it their fucking job to drag every little thing that Big Hit does, then that's probably a red flag, honestly. There's a person who, I don't even remember if it was a Bantam bomb or something, but people got mad that the boys were eating McDonald's, talking about Big Hit needs to give them better nutrition. Now that's how you know that's like not even, I don't know if that's solo stand shit, but that's some weird ass shit. With that situation that made me so fucking mad, it's like, oh, y'all will swear up and down that Big Hit is controlling everything, but when Big Hit clearly isn't controlling something like them eating what they want to fucking eat, you want Big Hit to control them. It's like, how does that make sense? Standing up for your favorite person is understandable and it's fine, and I get that. But there is a way that you can stand up for your fave and not victimize them. I get this a lot, and I see this a lot with, especially within Hobie stands, because for the longest time, Hobie would get a lot of shit, you know, and people stay bringing it up in a victim kind of way, you know. People are always like, well, who said Hoseok was ugly? And then they'll show like a clip of him looking hot or whatever, and they'll be like, you know, that's like a RT bait. Like, that's backhanded compliments in my opinion. Like, nobody's calling him ugly at that moment. You know, nobody's really calling him ugly. If they are, you know, they're trolls, so don't even worry about it. Like, you can compliment Hobie. You can compliment his looks, his fashion, his rapping, his music writing skills. His dancing. You can compliment all of that without saying it in a backhanded kind of way of like, oh, who said Hobie was a bad dancer? Look at this. Who said Hobie was ugly? Look at this. Who said Hobie couldn't rap? Look at this. You know, it's just compliment them. You ain't got to do that backhanded shit. And that goes for everything. I bit my tongue. That goes for everybody in the group. Y'all got to chill out with the victimizing of the Maknae line. I promise you, your ships are not that fucking deep, dude. I promise you. Taekook, Jikook, all of that shit, y'all need to fucking quit it. Because y'all act like them motherfuckers are not friends for real. Y'all, oh my god, that shit fucking sins. That shit sins and it pisses me off. It genuinely pisses me off. I hate it. And it's getting to the point where like, y'all wonder why Taekook don't post anything together. It's because y'all take every little fucking interaction and you fucking make novels about how Jimin is jealous because of Taekook. That's stupid. It's stupid. I don't have a problem with shipping. I don't mind shipping as long as you keep it respectful. Y'all are not being respectful to the boys or their friendship. Y'all act like they have not been, as a whole, all of BTS, y'all act like the motherfuckers have not been friends for 6-7+ years. Like, they're not all fucking soulmates. Like, respect all of their friendships. Not just one ship that you care about. And don't create these fucking fake narratives about how Jimin is jealous of Taekook and Taehyung with. All that shit is stupid. Seriously, grow the fuck up. I know a lot of you guys who do that shippy shit, who take that shit for real, a lot of you are really young. And I get it. You know, when you're young, you be like that when you're young, you know, 13, 14, 15, 16. It kind of be like that. But y'all gotta grow the fuck up. That's the final point with this whole shit. All of this petty ass shit. Grow up. Seriously. Grow the fuck up. We cannot be doing this shit. If we really want BTS to continue to prosper the way that they have, and if we really want to continue to show all of these people and prove everybody wrong and show them just how amazing and, I guess, important is the word, all of this petty in fandom fighting, this solo stands versus OT7 shit, Taekook versus Jikook, you know, no jams versus people who aren't no jams, people, all of that other shit, it all needs to end. Everybody needs to grow up. There are some things that I'm sure that I could change, that I probably need to change, because I'm not saying I'm the perfect fan or whatever, but we just need to we need to be like-minded again. We need to all get on the fucking same track and stop fighting with each other and just fucking like pay attention and like do what we need to do and stop fucking being childish. I don't know. It's fucking frustrating and it's stupid, and I had to make a video about it because it's been in my head, and if I don't like get it out, then it's just gonna be like recycling in my head, and we don't need that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here before I start rambling for another let me not say rambling because it's such a bad word. Go ahead and end this video. So thank you guys for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, congratulations. You probably heard me at my angriest. I got really angry in this video, but it's just frustrating. I'm sure a lot of you can see where my frustration lies. This shit is pissing me off. It's genuinely tiring. Like, this shit's gotta fucking stop. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we need to figure some shit out before this next comeback, because I fucking promise you, bitch, if I'm over it. Thank you guys for watching. I don't know how to end videos anymore, so I'm just gonna go. I'm hot and I'm thirsty. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in whatever video I film next.